You're right guys, it's CapgunTom here, and today I'm going to give you a little money making technique. Now for about 50% of you, or maybe more, this isn't going to be very helpful because you have to have a serious number of coins. I'm talking like maybe 500,000 plus coins to make this worthwhile. Like the sort of number of coins that you can't effectively trade with because you've just got too many and you can't actually, utilise them all by investing them into players and selling them. You can't turn them over quickly enough, if you see what I'm saying. Now, the way that I am combating this personally is through investment, and investment is basically where you're taking a player that you know is going to go up in price. Now, that means that it's basically only going to be players that are in Team of the Week or are limited, like in Team of the Year, or of, for example, Marlos, that have left their current club in the transfer window and have moved somewhere else. So their price, they're going out of packs and you won't be able to get them anymore. So if they're limited, generally means their price will go up. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of examples that I've been using. Basically what I do is what I'm trying to do anyway, is have a 3-week rotation where I spend maybe 300,000 on Team of the Week players each week, like for 3 weeks. So in total I'll be putting out 900,000, and after 3 weeks is up I will sell the players, and I should get 20% back extra on my investment. That's generally how it's been working, but obviously with the market crash it's sort of made it a bit and it hasn't worked as well as it should do, but I will show you some examples of it. For example, let's go for this. Right, in my watch list, now this is what I do. I keep them in the watch list because you can't have too many in your club and you can't have too many in your trade pile, otherwise you're just not going to be able to trade anything else at all, which is a blooming nightmare. So a couple of weeks ago I invested in Nagatomo. You can see here I've got 6 of him. I bought him for about 15,000. That was generally the lowest price that he went for, although I got one for 14,000, one for 14,500 there. So generally I was paying about 14,750 for each one, and the time you want to buy them for Team of the Week players is literally like a day before they go out of packs. So like they come out on the Wednesday, so you want to be buying them on the Monday, Tuesday sort of time. Good times are after happy hour or during happy hour on that Monday, because they've been out the longest. The market's flooded, no one needs any more, but they're still coming out of packs. Everyone's putting them up, trying to get rid of them so they can get their money for them. And so their prices drop quite rapidly. I mean, Nagatomo originally was going for like 30k during the week, but just towards the end he dropped to about 15. So that's when I was picking him up. I was picking him up nice and cheap. Now this one hasn't worked particularly well. I mean, I was hoping to sell him in the next couple of days, but I'll show you the lowest buy now on the market as of now. I mean, I'll still make money on it. Like the lowest buy now is 15,500. That one's just got put up, which is sort of annoying. And there's one for 14,000, which completely ruins it. But basically, generally, the lowest buy now was about 16,000. They're getting bought for around 16,000. I imagine these two will be gone in the next couple of minutes. I would pick one up, but I haven't got all that many coins to play with at the moment, so I'm not really investing any more coins. So obviously, with the market crash, that sort of pooed up this one for me, but we'll continue on and I'll show you some more examples. We'll go for this guy. Now this guy here that's in my trade pile somewhere, a lot of you have probably seen him in there before because he's always in there. This guy Hillet or Gillette, or I don't know how to say his name, but anyway, I was picking him up for between 20,000 and 30,000 coins during the week. He's got a beast long shot, and people are generally going to want them for their Pro League teams, because Pro League's quite a popular silver team to make because all the players have ridiculous pace. Now, I've kept him, and we will now go and look at the cheapest price on the market for him. So I was picking it up for 20 to 30k, and I haven't checked it, and I'm guessing that I'm going to be completely wrong, and his price isn't going to have gone up at all because of the price drop. But prior to this, it definitely was working. I was doing this before Team of the Year came out and the market crashed and everything. So we'll see if this has worked. I mean, if it hasn't worked, I'm going to hold on to him for longer because I have sold a couple for like 60k. So here we go. RSE, yeah, that's right. Right, here we go. So we got 44. That's the lowest so far. 44. 47. So still the lowest on the market is 44,000. Now this is a really good example because you can see that by holding on to him for what, 4 weeks or something, I've made at least 15,000 coins on the ones I picked up for 30,000 coins and 25,000 coins on the one that I picked up. That's almost like double what I invested. So you can see that's an awesome example of that working. I also picked up Team of the Year Dani Alves, and he's going to be the one that really balloons in price. I mean, we'll go look at him now. I picked him up for 730,000 coins a couple days before, like maybe a day before he went out of packs. Let's go and have a look at him. I mean, I would show you the card, but I traded it across from another account, so it doesn't actually show how much I bought him for. Where am I going? League, BBVA, I've gone way past it because I'm not concentrating. Right, FC Barcelona, and we'll put the buy it now minimum price as, I don't know, we'll filter out all the ones that are underneath it, so we'll put it for about 200k. It's definitely not going to be any Dani Alves, and if there is, I will just definitely try and buy them, but that's not going to happen because I'm not off coins. But so I bought mine for 730,000, and we will now go up. And unless everyone's just panic selling their cards at the moment, because I'm literally doing this just as the attackers have been released for Team of the Year, then there's not going to be. I mean, look, I'm already up to 700,000, and we've only found one Dani Alves. It's not in form still. So at the moment, I'm looking pretty good for my 730,000 coin investment. We've already made over 70,000 coins. We'll see how much we've actually made. Still no Dani Alves on the market. I'm just going to whack it all the way up almost to 1 million. 939. Here we go. This is when we start hitting them. So the lowest buy now I can see is 899,000. So my 730 investment has now become 900,000, which is an increase of 170,000 coins, which is awesome because he's only been like out of packs for like 4 or 5 days. So I've made an absolute killing, and I mean I'm going to hang on to him probably for at least a month or two. So I'll probably be looking at the 1.5 million by the time I sell him, which is absolutely insane. I also have 2 Casillas as well, which I picked up pretty cheap, so I'm pretty well happy for the coins and everything. Now I will explain which ones are good players to invest in and which ones are not. So for example, on the gold players, you want to invest in players that are not likely to get another inform. A good example this week would be Benzema. He's probably not going to get another inform. And he is a very in-demand player because he plays in Liga BBVA. He's one of the better strikers. Although the only thing I'm worried about is that having Messi have a little bit of a crash is going to affect his price as well. Because like he wouldn't, if you have the choice of choosing Benzema versus Messi, you're going to choose Messi, aren't you, for the same price, even if he's not in form. So Benzema, I still think is a good investment. If you're looking at his price, just like a day before he's out of packs, that would be good. We are also going to who else would be good? I'm saying silver players that have a rating of 74. If they've got a rating of 74, that means they're almost definitely not going to get another inform that will force their price down, because when another inform of the same player comes out, the price of the first one drops considerably. But if they're a 74, they're not going to get another inform that isn't a silver player. People want the silver players because they're more valuable when they're silver than when they're gold, just because when they're gold there's more of them and everything like that, and silver teams, you know, is quite an elite thing, so people like to buy the informs at 74. And also bronze players at 64, they're a good one to invest in because their price will also go up. So I think I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. I hope you've sort of understood what I mean. The main things to take away from this is I wouldn't spend more than about 10% of all your coins on each week. As I said, my method is to spend 300,000 coins each week investing into Team of the Week. That means that 3 weeks after I've invested, I'll get my money back plus 20%. Basically, that's what I was working on. But certain players will go up more, and some players, as you saw, my Nagatomos just haven't gone up that much. So it is a gamble, but you know, in general, you will make money. I mean, I would have made money on Nagatomo as well if the market crash hadn't happened, because he's like the fastest left back in Serie A. So everyone's going to probably want him for their teams. So I hope this one's been useful, guys, and I will see you all next time. Also, leave a subscription if you haven't already, and we'll check you all later.